Nothing in this recording is intended as investment advice, and the people in this recording may hold positions in the companies they talk about. Do not make any investment based solely on a tip or recommendation. Please do your own research.
Hello and welcome to Zach's Traders Cafe. Today I'm joined by Alastair Clayton, who's Executive Chairman at Thor Energy. How are you today, Alastair?
Yeah, great to see you, Zach.
Okay, probably the first question to ask, the obvious one is, what is Thor Energy? What's it doing at the moment?
Sure. Look, Thor Energy's been around for a while. I recently took a little more control of the company. We've been working up some uranium projects out in the US, drilling away there. And I think most excitingly, very recently, we made a pretty bold step into the Australian natural hydrogen scene in South Australia.
And obviously hydrogen is now trying to pick up and be almost as popular as helium at the moment, but what is the lay of the land there?
Yeah, sure. Look, pretty evolving space and pretty dynamic, to be honest with you, Zach. Essentially, we're talking about hydrogen, naturally occurring hydrogen, as a replacement for fossil fuels in certain situations, be it industrial, be it domestic use. I think what's most exciting about it is tens of billions, if not hundreds of billions of dollars has been flying into the what they call the green hydrogen space, which for all other words is manufactured hydrogen. I think all that money's now realised that the economics is while I won't say it can't be done, but certainly you're looking at about $8 a kilo for production of natural hydrogen. What does that mean for any of us non hydrogen experts? Well, natural hydrogen, the Harvard estimates I saw last week in Paris are suggesting somewhere around 50 cents a kilo. So lo and behold, Zach, follow the money. The money's now moving to natural hydrogen, and Thor's at the center of it.
Okay, I suppose one of the issues in the market at the moment is that investors not big on exploration of any kind. They want to see production. What can you tell
Yep.
people on that front?
Yeah, look, 100%. Well, first of all, in terms of exploration, I mean, we've just kicked off, as you know, we've just kicked off on our prospective resource calculation using group RISC risk out of Australia. The output of that essentially will give us a look at the sizes of the prizes on offer. So that will give us a prospective resource that we can publish and talk to. That will involve a lot, we believe, because the work's already been done on the basin, the background work, all the boring stuff, as you say, that people don't like to pay for, that's all been done. And that should give us a big, bright, shiny number, Zach. And we'll be looking to drill our first wells probably in H2 of the upcoming year, 2025.
You said in your latest announcement, or latest RNS yesterday, that you were in actually quite a decent position in terms of cash.
Yeah, look, we've got a small amount of cash. We've got about $2.7 million. We don't have much money going out the door. The work we're doing is not overly expensive to date. But I think where the rubber hits the road in terms of sort of the chessboard out where we are, just to sort of remind you, Zach, the license we're picked up is one of only 4 granted licenses. The applications for licenses that lay behind us in the regulatory framework, they will be months, probably years away. So we have a huge time advantage in terms of time value of money. We have probably what I believe the most prospective ground, and that's backed up by all sorts of geological databases and jiggery pokery that we can talk about. But what really matters is, in terms of growing the company, our next door neighbours, they have market caps in the plus 100 million before drilling many wells at all. And we're currently sitting at around, in terms of Australian dollars, we're around $14 million, with enough cash to get us through to what we see as the point where we'll hopefully bring in a big global partner to work with us in advance of drilling.
So if people want to get into this space, you're probably a sort of decent ground floor entry point.
100%. I mean, I suppose the only other analogy, and as I said, I was at the Natural Hydrogen Conference in Paris, and you had everyone from Bezos's crew there to Bill Gates's investors. They're all piling into Kansas and Iowa, okay? That's hydrogen. That's ground zero for natural hydrogen in the United States. They're cutting telephone book size checks. What most in industry consider to be the Kansas and Iowa of Australia is South Australia, and that's where we are. And as it stands, we've yet to see the really enormous money fly in, but I can certainly tell you from the scuttlebutt around the conference last week, I don't think it'll be long before we see that happen.
Well, we look forward to that happening. In the meantime, Alastair Clayton, Executive Chairman at Thor Energy, thank you very much indeed.
Thanks for your time, Zach.